everyone, it's Diane. Welcome back to my channel, Scrap Addict Creations. Today we're going to work with some Christmas story paper. Found some amazing pictures of my kids, and Christmas Eve is the title. And the Christmas story paper it reminds me of how I felt at Christmas Eve. I really, really like this paper. I've been really enjoying the papers lately. I always liked the papers, but these papers, I don't know, they're just touching someplace in my heart. And so let's set my little bubble away and let me pull out my papers. I even pulled out this Winter Words by Sizzix embossing folder and embossed a couple of circles. So let me grab this little box too. I'm going to use Pine as the base, and I forgot to look if it's the dark side of Pine. I decided to go with black photo mats, and most of these are 3.5 by 3.5. One of them, this one is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. So I already have those printed. Love this paper. I like this paper too, but this one I don't know, it just reminds me of my grandma's house. So ran with that. And we're going to go 7 by 8. And then I believe this is 1 by 8. Okay. And then we've got 2 of this stripe at 3 by 4. And then 1 by 5.5 twice. And this one is the back side of the plaid. It's kind of got just a little kind of a linen, maybe even into a Mink paper. A little floral pattern. As you can probably see it better on this one. There we go. So this one right here is 5.5 by 10. I've got 2 pieces of linen, and they are 8 1/4 by 10 3/4. And keep going back and forth if I want to use them or not. So we'll try it. I think let's try it without for just laying it out, and then we'll try it with it. Okay, I did cut out Christmas Eve, and I used the little polka dot paper in the scarlet color, and then I matted it on black, and this font is Baylac. I really like it, and I want it to go right down here, and it fits perfect. So we will see how that goes. I did not pop it. I'm not sure I want to pop it. I did cut around these little poinsettias, and I put some pop tape on those. I've got, can't remember what size these are. Sorry. Let's see here. These are 3.5-inch circles in Pine and Scarlet, and these are the outlines. These pieces right here are the centers. I have 2 others as well if I decide I need more. And these would be 3 3/8, it looks like. And so I've got it where it says Wish and Joy on this one and Wish and Joy on that one. But you know what? I wanted it. Here's one with peace. Here's Wish and Peace. I think I'll trade out that for right now. Okay. And like I said, we've got this paper to use. I did use the linen for my photo mats as well on the light side. And then, of course, we have the sticker sheet, and I do have these leaves right here that I've cut around, as well as this poinsettia. And then I'm debating some of the stars, as well as some of these words down here. So this happens to be, of course, Christmas Eve. Oh, and these are from the workshop kit. And so I thought they might be fun, as well as glitter gems. And then we have the embellishments. So we've got lots of options. But these are Christmas Eve pictures, and my grandma Vi is in them, and I miss her so much. So I was really glad when I found these, and this, like I said, this paper just feels like her. So this is without the linen paper on here. And I think, yeah, that's where that goes. Okay. Set that further aside, and then we've got this to come in, on both sides. The sketch of this one is layout 14, So this will be 14-2, I believe, I haven't saved it again. So it's 14-1 right now, so it'll jump to 2. Okay, so that's kind of my thoughts on this. And then I wanted to kind of see here. Oh, I had the green over here, the red over here, and the green was actually kind of down here. And then I liked kind of overlapping those and overlapping those. I just thought that kind of looked kind of neat. And then possibly the bigger one over there. I know I haven't even laid the pictures out. And I was kind of thinking the little one over here. Let's see here. So we've got Panda with presents. And that. I've got her with my Uncle Terry, who's no longer with us as well. And then she's playing with a little shopping cart right there. Actually, that might go. I don't know. It's kind of what I was thinking. And I wasn't sure it was bright enough because I don't want it to be a dark layout. I also don't want it to be like overly bright. So then if we add the white in, I just don't know if it's a linen, sorry, not white. I don't know if I love it. I know it's hard to kind of play. It needs something back there. But what? No, that's way too busy. Ooh. Yeah, it needs something, so I think we're just going to go with the light side of that. Okay, so now I'm going to pull this apart real quick, set the embellishments and the pictures aside, and let's just kind of start assembling the papers so that we can take a better look at it assembled. Okay. So we are using the linen light side. It's not quite white and it's not quite not white, which is what's nice about it. And then we'll center this one as well. And that will help us with the other side. I'm not going to push down too hard over here. Let's see here. I might need to grab my ruler. I think I've got it. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Started that at about 1 3/4. Okay. I do like it. And the pictures help a lot too. Let me grab, so that picture and those pictures are what's going to go on that side. And over here, maybe I should do some gold splatter. Maybe that would help. I'll have to get some of my Fastex, I think is what it's called. I think that's the one I have gold in. I'll have to check. Okay. And hopefully this will look straight when I'm done. A little bit of paper saving on here, which is always good. Okay, got that done. Looks like there's a little bit of a difference here. So I think what I'm going to do is pull this up and then pull this up and scooch this down a little bit. Because that starts at about a half an inch at that little half-inch point. Okay, that looks a little more consistent. Okay, grab the other pictures and set them over here. Okay, so we've kind of got the basics done. I'm going to grab some gold. I'm going to go with Toffee. I like it. Just a little bit. Okay. Kind of smeared it a little bit on that one, but that's okay. Let that dry. Let's pull up this one and cover this area. Okay. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a lot better. Even with it splattered or smeared a little bit, because I'll be covering that area up anyway. Okay. Much better for what I'm thinking. So over here, we've got these pictures again. Let's see how we're going to put these down. Might have to do embellishments and pictures at the same time so that I can kind of plan them out, because I was kind of planning out these circles with them. And I don't want those perfectly lined up. I want them kind of offset. Let's see here. We've got the two here, offset those. And then we've got this one to kind of offset. And let's take a look at this again. See what we think. And the other option would be, no, I'm not going that route. I like the font, so let's keep with that. And then we've got that with that, or do we go here and I almost feel like that the bigger one should be over here with another little one. It's very busy, but I do like it, and it needed the toffee. Okay, so what I'm gonna do first is put down this little guy with adhesive I did not add to it. My little center area keeps coming out on my tear tape. Well, let's kind of go at an angle, grab this adhesive. Let's just kind of, put that down. There we go. And then I'll put this picture down. I think I kind of like that lined up with this paper right there. And I think I'll go up here and here. Yeah, I think I like that. Because the nice part is you get to see a little bit of these words. And because the embossing folder, how do I say this? The paper with the white core, you can kind of see it through the center of the words a little bit. If I wanted to highlight that some more, I could take some sandpaper to this and do that a little more. I think I really like it as is, so I'm not going to worry too much on that right now. And I'll be covering up some of it anyway. So let's set that aside and let's focus over here. So I don't have to worry about the Christmas Eve quite yet. I do need to get this one down. And of course I don't have adhesive on it, because I forgot. I forgot about putting adhesive on these. Kind of move that over that way a little bit. And I'm just going to let these little guys tell me where things should be rather than me telling it where it should be. Let's kind of push that down. I wish this picture of my Uncle Terry he was looking up, but he's not. Up there. I'm liking this. It's quite amazing to me how quickly the paper goes from boring to a little spunky when you add a little bit of shimmer. Okay, and I don't want that just perfectly even. I kind of like that going up a little bit. Okay, perfect. Now I think we can put the Christmas Eve on. Trying to get this as even as possible. It's just a smidge down from that. Let's kind of look at some of these little embellishments we have from the kit too while we're playing with this. Put those there. Let me cap this before it dries up. We've got these little bits. No. That one's kind of nice. A little too linen colory. I'm very intrigued by this because of the toffee color. I'd have to pull that over here. I kind of like that. Okay. I'm going to just trim this. And trim this. And the nice part is I can put this in a punch, or I can, hand cut it or whatever and make another tag out of it. So that's always nice. Yeah, I kind of like the 2 tags over here. Okay. And where's the sticker sheet? Other side. I want to pull that color in. This one's kind of got a blue on it. I cut off that one end. It's not perfect. Kind of like that. I guess I could have just slid it under instead of cutting it. I really like these little gold stars. Get another small one down here. And then we've got the small poinsettia and the large. Let's see here. Let's take this pop tape off of this one. Thanks for bearing with me while I'm trying to figure out how I want this to really look. I'm just really glad I've got so many options. Okay, let's slide that one under. There's the little leaf. Do I want it on that side or do I want it over here? Kind of gets lost on there, so I'm going to keep that for later. And let's see here. I could always do that and then put the little No, I like the joy with this one, so if I move that down, I'll just put the joy up. Yeah, I don't like it on there. It's kind of getting lost. I'll save the joy. I do like it that way, though, a lot. Oh, I like that. Very nice. Anything else striking my fancy? Just a few more of these little stars. I'm going to set that aside. I think that we don't need those, but I do want to put some of these on here. Okay. And then I want to grab some gold thread. It's a little more brassier than the gold bits that we have on here, but I think it will tone down when we tie it because it's pretty thin. Maybe I should mix it in with the this string. Let's see what this looks like together. Oh, that's kind of nice. Okay. Yeah, I like the mix of that together. Let's put that in here, and then we'll tie a little bow. Oh, very nice. Oh, I really like that. It's so tiny. It's very thin. And it grabs a hold of everything. Let's make sure we've got this as even as possible. And let's trim our little tails before I mess it up even more. Oh, I love that bow. Okay, perfect. Perfect. That's a great little grouping up there. I like the stars all over. I'm going to put some string. I'm going to flip this around. I'm going to put this string on both of these little tags up here as well. And I think that will complete this because I think it's looking great. The thread is so thin. Let's see here. Let's do one more little bow. I knew I kept this gold thread around for some reason. I wasn't sure what it was for the longest time because my little jar is even dusty. That's how often I get into it, is there's dust all over it. Every once in a while I dust the jar. I just don't use the stuff inside. But I think I might have to. I am really liking this. Let's see. Oh, goodness. Let's... Such fine thread. What size goes with this one? Make sure you get all 4 strands if you're using 4 strands. Okay, let's take a look at this. Okay, I'm going to need to add some glue dots up here. That side is a little fuller. Let's fix that because it's not laying down since I pulled it up and kind of messed around with it. Grab a couple of these glue dots. And I will put that there. So I've glue dotted this mainly to this one, and then I'm going to glue dot this one down, and hopefully it will keep them both down. It's doing a little bit better of a job than when I pulled it up, and the page protector will help too. Let's kind of trim this a little more. And it's always fun to play with your bows. And give it a little haircut. Okay, now let's take another look at this and see what we think. I'm really happy with this. This is a lot better than when I was anticipating, especially when I was so unsure about this paper. Adding the toffee to it really helped just kind of make it not be a solid, but not be a pattern. So I'm really happy with that. And it's got a little shimmer on it. Isn't that cute? The only thing I might recommend would be to pop this, but I'm okay with it not popped. Either way, I think it'd be cute, and I like the way I have it. Very fun. I'm very excited about this. Thank you so much for coming to play today. I will see you on Monday.
Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to come play today. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe if you would love to see more of my videos. Leave a comment. I always appreciate those, and I try to get back as soon as possible on those. And have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.